In this video, I will be showing how I made this cubic crystal salt out of the commonly found table salt in every household. For the first step, pour 200 ml of hot water into a bowl. After pouring your hot water, get your table salt and pour in a spoonful of the salt into the water and stir until the salt is dissolved. Repeat this step until no more salt can be dissolved in the water. This is in order to create a super saturated salt solution to make our salt crystal. After many stirrings later, take your salt solution and filter it using a coffee filter to remove any excess salt particles and sediments. Pour the solution back into the bowl to increase the rate of evaporation, and then leave your salt solution in an undisturbed room for it to evaporate and form the salt crystal. Make sure the room have no drastic temperature changes in order to make a more perfect crystal. After a few days, you can see that the salt crystals have started to form at the bottom of the bowl. After 11 days, the salt solution will look something like this. You can see all the crystals that have formed at the bottom of the bowl. At this point, I decided to remove my crystals to prevent it from agglomeration. And here is how my salt crystals turn out. You can clearly see the sharp edges and corner and how it is cubic shaped. So, what exactly happened? Well, crystallization is the physical transformation of a liquid, solution or gas to a crystal, in which they are a solid with an ordered internal arrangement of molecules, ions or atoms. As the water in our salt solution evaporates, the sodium and chloride ions will be attracted to each other as they are oppositely charged. When the number of positive and negative charges are equal, stable crystals will be formed. From this picture down here, you can see that the sodium chloride crystals have sharp edges and corners. This is due to the face-centered cubic structure of sodium chloride. In this structure, each sodium ions is surrounded by 6 chloride ions, and each chloride ions are surrounded by 6 sodium ions. To simplify, each ions in this lattice structure have 6 of the other kind of ions as its nearest neighbor, and 12 of the same kinds of ions as its second nearest neighbor. This creates the face-centered cubic structure. And so, as the salt crystallizes, they will form a repeating structure of the FCC unit cell, creating the cubic crystals that we see in this video. However, factors such as impurities or changes in temperature will cause imperfect cubic structure or jagged structure to be created.